Hey everyone, my name is Frank Rivera and I'm here with Josue Guevara in his apartment. As you can tell, he's got his own setup here. Yeah, Josue Guevara is an audio engineer, among other things. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into audio engineering? What was that about?
So it all really started back when I was 13 or so. That's when I actually started DJing, like with turntables back there. And after a while, I really got into production around 17. So I've been doing it since I was about 17, but I've been doing it professionally for about 10 years now.
All right, what is it about it that got you interested, intrigued you? Was there an inspiration to begin with, or just did it happen naturally?
Kind of both. So I was always really into music, and I was always fascinated in how it was made. I had an uncle that just really got me into music when I was young, and he would tell me that they were recording instruments. So I've just always been interested in the whole recording process, and that's what really got me into the audio engineering.
Any musical inspirations? Any artists?
Oh man, so that's a tough question because I have a ton, right? But what really got me into music to begin with my uncle was the Beatles.
Awesome, yeah, and you got your own little poster back here too.
Yes.
So how long did it take you to perfect this? Because since you've been doing it since you're 13, it's been about almost 20 years?
It's more than that, yeah. I wouldn't really say that I've perfected it. I can't sit here and say, yeah, I'm perfect at it, because every project is really its own project. So it's really about working with the artist and the producer to see exactly what they want from the recording and the sound. And so I'll try to perfect it to their eyes, to what my client needs.
And that goes to my next question. So once you've done these mixes, what is your intention? What do you do with them? Like you said, you had a client or personal page or anything?
So the way it starts, I'll meet with a client that wants to make some art, is what it is, and he'll let me know what kind of music he wants to record. So I'll start planning it from pre-production, and I'll just really start in miking techniques. And then once we have everything recorded, I get with the artist again, and we really get into how he wants it to sound, what kind of effects he wants. So things like that. It's really all up to my client. So everything that I'm recording and creating is really up to the client and the producer to see exactly what they envision as their art.
All right, and what do you intend to do with this? You talk about already having projects and stuff, but is there something you want to take as just a hobby, or is it a goal, an end goal?
So it did start just as a hobby, but so my end goal is to have my own professional studio, not a project studio like this, but actually professional treated studio, and just help artists create their art in a professional environment.
All right, cool. Why don't you show us a little bit about how it's done?
Sure. So the lead singer, he recently had a newborn, so he wanted to read A Walkin' in My Pocket to him from Dr. Seuss. And so what I had him do is I just had him actually read it, and what I did was just record his vocals, as you can hear here.
There's a wallet in my pocket. There's a wallet in my pocket. There's a wallet in my pocket.
So what I did is I just put all that together with some riffs that they put together, and I just kind of made a song for them, so he can actually hear it. So here it is with the actual instruments.
My pocket. There's a wallet in my pocket.
So you can see that it's now in beat and everything.
There's a wallet in my pocket.
But to get his vocals to sound the way they did, I did have to add compressors and EQs and everything, because at first his voice didn't sound like that. I made it intentionally to sound almost like a radio, so you can actually hear it no matter what volume it is. So you can see the voice.
There's a wallet in my pocket.
That's his normal voice.
There's a wallet in my pocket.
But after we add all our processing,
Or in your bureau.
you can hear it change as it goes. See?
Sometimes I feel quite
And
certain.
that's the final.
There's a dirt in the curtain.
That's the final product.
Sometimes I have a feeling.
So it was a lot of fun to do. He was really happy with the outcome. He plays it for his little girl pretty much every night, he says.
Well, all right, that's all the time we have for today. I want to thank my interviewer, Josue Guevara. Until next time, thanks, guys.
Thanks.